Hi everyone, it's Megan Hess. I'm here with Claris, and today we are so excited because we are going to announce the winners of the Claris World Book Day competitions, both the cover and the dress-ups. And before I show you some of the outstanding entries that we had for the competition, I really want to thank every single person who entered. I thought that we would get a few entries, but we had hundreds of entries from kids all over the world, from so many different countries, from kids as young as 2 through to adults, and the covers and the stories and the ideas were unbelievable. And out of all the entries, every single one of them was different, really different, which really blew me away. And a lot of the covers actually made me cry. I'm not really a crier, but the covers they were just incredible. And the amount of effort that kids had put into those covers was amazing. And I also want to point out before I announce the winners and the outstanding entries is that, you know, when I was a kid, I entered every single colouring in competition and I never won. But I realize now, by entering and creating ideas and giving it my best shot, that's what really helped me develop as an illustrator and as an artist. So I really want to say to all the kids that entered, even if you didn't win, the fact that you attempted it, the fact that you came up with an idea, you wrote a story, thought of a cover, and then illustrated it, that is an incredible feat. And half the time, the most difficult part of any creative project is just starting it. So you all achieved that, and I want everyone to feel really, really proud. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the outstanding covers now. And they're all very different, and it was, like I said, very, very hard to choose. But this cover, for instance, which is just beautiful. We have Claris in a little kimono. I love that the trees really framed and came up to the top, and where the name of Claris really stands out. In terms of a book cover, that's a really great graphic composition. And I loved all her little beautiful cherry blossoms at the top. Okay, the next one is this one, which is Claris, the Magic Artist. I just thought this one was adorable. I just loved it. So this is someone younger who's really tried to draw Claris from scratch, which I really appreciated. And I just love all the dots of colour. There's something magical about this one, and all the little artistic things that are in a lighter colour in and around the outside of it. It has, for me, the feeling of something, there's an amazing story to come. And I thought this one was very, very well done. The next one, we visit Bangkok, and I should also mention that so many of the stories were set in different countries all around the world, and that's one of the things that I love about Claris. She really does love to travel, and she loves different cultures, and this one was a great example of that. The dress on Claris in this one stole my heart because it's a really interesting, it's almost like a little couture dress that you might see in Thailand, and I thought that that was very creative, and I love the line work of Bangkok in the background. The next one, this one was amazing. This one, some of you may know that on my Instagram I have a good friend who is a pink car called Lola, who lives in London, and this one, someone has actually drawn Claris sitting in on the dashboard of Lola, looking out to a beautiful French country scene, and the execution of this illustration is amazing. The next one that I thought was outstanding was this great nautical cover, The Great Sea Discovery. This I just thought was a really, really fantastic cover. Great illustration. I love that Claris is with a snorkel and her diving gear, and yet her diving gear still looks a little bit couture. Well done. All the reef and the fish. It's a really, really great cover. And I think that would be a great story. The next one, this one killed me. This one was fantastic. I loved this one because this one, someone has included all of Claris's friends, or a couple of Claris's friends. We've got the pig and the bird, and we've got Valerie from French Riviera. It's a really, really great cover. I love that someone thought to include all her friends, and I think the colours and the background, it looks really fun. Really great cover. Okay, here's another one that I loved. This one is Lumiere Camera Action. This one, to me on this one, she looks like Grace Kelly. And I think if Claris was a human, maybe she would be Grace Kelly. So I loved this one. This one was beautiful. It's got a vintage feel to it. She's got a camera, a director's chair in the background. Maybe Claris will become a director. I don't know. But this is a great, really great cover. Beautiful colours and a beautiful composition. Again, the way the logo at the top sits there and the window behind is perfectly behind it. In terms of a cover illustration, it's really, really good. And the second last one, before I announce the winner, is this one here. This one just made me smile, made me laugh. Claris, A Star Is Born. I think Lady Gaga would be impressed with this cover. This shows someone's really original style of drawing. I think it has a sense of fun to it. It's funny. Monsieur on the guitar. It's just a really, really beautiful cover, and I think someone's had a lot of fun with it, and I love the illustration style. Okay, drum roll please. Claris and I are about to announce the winner of the Book Day cover competition. Are you ready? Ready? Okay, the winner of the cover competition is Zian. You have won with your cover of A Safari with Claris. Did you agree? Yeah. I chose this cover because I thought it was just incredible. And incredible because from a composition, having Claris big in the center is what I do like to do for all the covers. I love that her outfit looks couture, but it has an African flair to it, which is a great use of pattern and texture. She has her signature little Matchbox suitcase, which is very cute. And the composition around the outside of all the different animals that she's potentially going to meet and have an adventure with in Africa is just beautiful. And I love that they're in black and white too. I think that works really well with Claris being in colour in the foreground. And there's just something about visually this cover that just makes me want to open it up and see the story. And the other thing that I really need to point out is everyone who entered also described what their story was. So that is what made it quite difficult to choose, because some people's stories were just incredible and other people's illustration was better than the story. So I had to weigh it up. With this cover, the story was amazing. Really, really amazing. So it was the combination of story and cover that made me choose it as a winner. So congratulations. Okay, part 2, the dress up competition. Now, I love a dress up competition. I mean, I'm dressed up now at home in a gown. The entries for this were incredible. And this was a hard task because everyone is at home. So you don't really have a chance to go out and get all the costume things that you would normally be able to do. So thank you to everyone who put in so much effort to dress up with what they had at home. So many amazing entries from everywhere and everyone all over the world. The ones that I've included here are just a small amount of them, but I do want to highlight them and you'll be able to see more on the website. This first one I thought was just adorable. She has everything, I think, pink that she might own in the house. Very, very cute. Great use of the ears. She's made her own little cutout for the bag and excellent pearl work around the neck. Very, very cute. This one, this is just a mood or a vibe. This is how I want to look when I get out of self-isolation. I want to kind of shimmy down the street with this attitude. This is a really cute outfit, and this is based on Claris in book 1 when she's in a little Coco Chanel outfit with the hat and the bow and the skirt and the bag. Love it. This one is adorable, and I loved this one because this little girl has actually drawn her little Chanel bag and all her little accessories, and she's actually drawn them, printed them, and cut them out. So that's very, very creative. And she's got an excellent use of ears and little DIY pink nose there. So very, very good. Now the next three are all Claris and Monsieur. And this one, let me just take a moment on this one. This is so gorgeous. This is Sophie and her dad of the year. Dad has put on a tuxedo and they've managed to stage their photo where she's very much in the foreground and he's in the background, so their size isn't too different. And he's dressed up as Monsieur. So any dad that in self-isolation is putting on a tuxedo for his daughter for a competition deserves a very big mention. So well done. That's incredible. The next one, we have another Claris and Monsieur here. So cute. Great use of tuxedo work again. Very, very cute with the rose, just like it is in the first book. Ears on both. Very, very nice. And we have another one. Looks like a brother and a sister here. He's dressed up as Monsieur, giving a Tiffany & Co. looking box. Always a good idea. And she's there in her little pink outfit. She's got her ears. Well done. Next one. Oh, this one killed me. We have Claris, of course, in the foreground. And then she has dressed up one of her little dolls into a tuxedo and done the Monsieur mask. Very, very good. And she's even drawn on her own whiskers. Excellent work. Just before I announce the winner, I do want to mention that we did also have entries from pets, which I really appreciate. And I do want to point out that I do get quite a few pets coming to my book signings, which is an honour. And I do believe that this little dog is channeling Claris's look perfectly. Regards to all the animals and pets that did enter. Okay, we're ready to announce the winner of the dress up competition. Claris, are you ready? Yeah. Claris and I chose this together. This was very hard. Again, every entry was amazing, but we have chosen Adelia as the winner. Ta-da! I thought her costume was brilliant, and considering she's probably had to pull this together from what she has at home, it really does look like the cover of Fashion Show Fiasco. She's got a great yellow dress, but also the dress on the cover is really hard to replicate because it's layered and layered and layered with a bow, and somehow she has managed to recreate that with a little kind of shawl around the top of her dress. She has the exact pink flowers that Claris is holding, and she has a little yellow bag as well. She has put her hair up into two kind of ear-looking parts at the top, and I thought she did an incredible job. So Adelia, you are the winner of our dress-up competition. Okay, wow. So that was just some of the amazing entries that we had for both the book cover competition and for the dress-up competition. But I also want to thank every single child who entered the competition. If you go to claristhemouse.com, you will see lots of our other favourites that were entered for both the dress-ups and for the cover. And I want to thank the parents who helped the kids, whether it was to get them started or to help them with the dress-ups. I really appreciate that. And I just want to finally end the wrap-up of this competition by saying to all the kids out there that using your creativity to create something that you love is an incredible thing to do. And I think at the moment, this is such a great time to do it. So keep dreaming, keep creating, keep writing, keep drawing, and keep doing things that make you feel good, and you will create things that make others feel good too. Bye.